Hello, everybody. Dan here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. Let's get right into it, guys. Today's story is about Nikki Exotica. Now, if you guys were requesting more Nikki Exotica on your TV screens, well, you might just have had your wish granted because Nikki Exotica is coming back to the 90 Day Fiancé universe, but she's not joining one of the main shows or spin-offs. She's going to be on Pillow Talk. Now, she's going to be there with her friend and not Justin. That relationship appears to be done and over with for good. Of course, we know the relationship of Nikki and Justin was a bit of a disaster from the get-go, and that's because early on in their relationship, we learn about how 15 or so years ago, from when the relationship first started, Nikki and Justin were together in a relationship, and Nikki deceived Justin for about 2 years about, her gender, that she was trans, and eventually dropped the bomb on Justin when they had an argument as a way to hurt Justin. Oh, I am trans. Basically, you've been having sex with a trans person and you didn't know about it. And then Justin was shocked. And that's how their relationship the first time around crumbled. However, when we saw them on 90 Day Fiancé, we never at any point got the feeling that this was a real relationship. And of course, then we learned that Nikki Exotica basically was one of the biggest clout chasers that we have ever seen on 90 Day Fiancé because she's been on other reality TV shows, I think 2, 3, try to create her own. Basically, Nikki Exotica, one of the most desperate and thirsty cast members to come on the show. And it seems like whatever Nikki did behind the scenes, she finally got her wish granted because we're going to be seeing more of Nikki. So let's get right into it. Let's see what's going on with Nikki rejoining the 90 Day Fiancé universe. Now, before we go into this, you guys will let me know, do you want to see more Nikki Exotica on your TV screens, or have you had enough of Nikki Exotica? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about that. So, Nikki makes big 90 Day Fiancé announcement, so she's surprising her fans with the latest announcement. The trans celeb was featured in season 10 with Igor, aka Justin, and a lot of people, of course, had an issue with Nikki nicknaming Igor as Justin because, they just saw it as offensive and perhaps insulting. Why not just call him his real name? Why use this name of an American pop star and put it on Igor, just because you don't want to say his real name? A lot of people took offense to that, and I never really understood the whole thing. Anyways, I don't think Igor is even that complicated of a name. Now, Nicole Sanders, aka Nikki Exotica, is surprising fans with a huge update about what happened to her after season 10. So Nikki had first met Igor Shrutenkov, aka Justin Moldova, 2 decades ago and got engaged to him. She had not told Justin she was trans, so they broke up when he discovered the truth after coming to the USA. Justin, of course, was on a K-1 visa back then. So if only they had 90 Day Fiancé back in 2007 or thereabouts, I believe is when they were together. Now, they reconciled some, 17 years later, but Justin had been cheating on Nikki and didn't seem to respect her sexual identity, as revealed during their numerous fights. Now, I just have to say one thing here, guys. I don't think that Nikki, this is kind of my issue with Nikki and the whole Igor scenario. I don't think this was a real relationship. I think the reason why Nikki and Igor got back together is because Nikki wanted to desperately come on TV, and she ran this idea by Igor, aka Justin, probably offered to pay him some money or something like that, because we learned on the show that Nikki was supporting Igor financially. So I can only guess that this was probably a part of their agreement, because at least early on, Igor didn't look all that comfortable, like he really cared to be on TV. I think by the end things changed, but early on, he didn't really seem like he wanted to be, whereas Nikki was extremely happy to be on TV. Now, Nikki shared an Instagram update to answer burning questions that her fans had, asking since she was last seen on TV. So let's take a look at what Nikki is saying right here. This is coming from her Instagram account. And hey, everyone, I know a lot of you were requesting my mom, Mama Myrna 90 Day, and I to be on 90 Day Fiancé Pillow Talk. Well, they listened, and here we are. Tune in tonight EST on Sundays to see Nikki and her mom, Myrna. So they already started, guys. So you can see Nikki and her mom, doing commentary for 90 Day Fiancé. If you like Nikki, then you will be happy to see her. And of course, some of the comments here from Kimberly. Welcome to the Pillow Talk family. And then we have here Citra Wilson, who says, time to roast people, Queen. So happy for you and your mom. Clayton Clark, I'm here for it. Darcy Silva. And then this person says, I think kind of maybe, well, I was going to say what we're all thinking, but definitely what I was thinking. Who requested that? And then let's see the comments. The ratings. No, I don't think so. Period. Let me know how I can do ratings where it counts. I love you and the show. Your mom did. Just tune in. You could probably also comment on TLC's page and so on. Yeah, I don't think Nikki really brought in the ratings like she thinks she did, but we could be wrong. Maybe TLC has more information about that, but I think that's a wrong statement. Nikki shared a screen grab from her upcoming Pillow Talk episode for 90 Day Fiancé. Nikki wore a bubblegum pink jumpsuit with matching earrings while her mom was dressed in a leopard print pajama set. They seemed to be engrossed in making some artwork using watercolors in the scene while seated on a white couch with a pink blanket. Now, this is an old picture of the two of them back from the mid to late 2000s when these two first hooked up. And you guys know the story. It's a bit of a crazy story because supposedly Nikki back then had a boyfriend, I believe a Russian boyfriend, and somehow this man disappeared, and then she learned that he went to Moldova for some reason, and then she went there and something shady happened. I forget exactly what, but this is kind of how she met Igor, a.k.a. Justin. She went there looking for a boyfriend that basically just bailed on her, and she fell in love with Igor or Justin, and that's how this whole thing started. Now, Nikki's co-stars such as Kim Menzies, Clayton Clark, Darcy Silva congratulated her. They wrote that they were excited to see Nikki back on screen again. Several fans promised Nikki they were going to tune in and support. These are the fans who have stayed with Nikki even after a split from Justin. Justin broke up with Nikki over a text message in the finale, and Justin also said that he wasn't feeling heard in the relationship. But Nikki did fly to Moldova to celebrate Justin's birthday with him after the split. Nikki claimed Justin fought with her the night before the tell-all when she was under the impression that everything was okay between them. She claimed Justin told her he wasn't trans attracted. The couple broke up again during the tell-all, and Nikki said she would pull the K-1 visa. She was even shown typing an email to her attorney, who also seemed to be named Justin, about pulling the visa. However, considering Nikki and Justin have gone back multiple times after splitting up, it's likely they gave the relationship another chance. I'm not sure about that. Nikki's keeping her current relationship status under wraps. However, Justin's new Instagram post suggests he is still living in his home country. Nikki and Justin's relationship may have also ended for good after their 90 Day Fiancé stint has ended. That's what I think, guys. I think this is a done deal. I think this relationship is done and over with. And Nikki posted this just a couple of days ago, back on March, well, I guess over a month ago by now, with Jasmine. When two queens unite, it's a force to be reckoned with. And this was back when Jasmine was saying some nice things about Nikki, like Jasmine would have sex with Nikki and things like that. So you can see here they're kissing. So all for publicity, guys, all for publicity. You can see here Armando in the comments saying reinas, queens, just for a photo shoot, basically. This is kind of how things work nowadays with these 90 Day Fiancé cast members. They meet up, they snap a couple of pictures. It's all for show. And, they say crazy things. Like we've heard Tim talk about being gay with Kenny on the tell-all before. So we were seeing Jasmine talk about, also, doing sexual stuff with Nikki. It's all for show. I really don't pay any attention to it because I know that it's fake and they're only doing it to drum up some kind of PR and drama. But there you have it, guys. Nikki Exotica and her mom coming on Pillow Talk. So you guys will let me know what you think about that. Do you guys support Nikki coming back on the show? Or do you guys think that TLC made a bad choice in hiring Nikki for Pillow Talk? Now, of course, Pillow Talk is not one of the main shows. It's not a big ratings show. And so it's a bit of a secondary or tertiary kind of show on the TLC network. but it at least shows that TLC has some commitment to Nikki Exotica. And as we have seen with people like Veronica Rodriguez and Tim Malcolm, as well as some others, if you are involved in the 90 Day Fiancé universe somewhat, there's always the chance that TLC is going to give you a call to come back on one of the main shows because you are staying in kind of like, you're in the spotlight a little bit. And so TLC has you in mind. And so you never know. We could maybe see another Fiasco with Nikki Exotica and perhaps some other guy, in the future. Maybe Justin again. Who knows? I honestly, I've had enough Nikki Exotica. I asked you guys to let me know what you think about this in the intro. But personally, I think I had my fill of Nikki Exotica. I just really thought that the whole relationship with Justin, a.k.a. Igor, was complete fake and baloney. I never really got any kind of attraction between the two of them. Now, I think Nikki was attracted to Igor, but Igor was definitely not attracted to Nikki at any point in the show whatsoever. And so I think they really wasted her time. And for that reason, for me, it's a no if I had to be asked about whether I wanted to see Nikki come back on one of the main 90 Day Fiancé shows or spinoffs. But for now, it's just pillow talk. You guys let me know if you like this decision, if you don't like it, or if you just plain don't care. Let me know right there in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this update about 90 Day Fiancé. Please give the video a big thumbs up. If you did, hit that subscribe button down below for more updates, news, and spoilers here on the channel about 90 Day Fiancé and other reality TV shows. And I will see you guys very soon. Take care.